Cool. So we are now live. I'm just gonna grab this link. Let me hop over here. I'm going to pull the stream up on my phone so that I can read chat as it's happening. And also snag the link to it so that I can post it onto some places without really having to move around on my computer too much. Yeah. There we go. So this is gonna be just short stream, hopefully, especially since my stepdad just got home. And Lord knows I wouldn't want to bother him or anything. Alright, so I'm going to create a new save slot on the hardest difficulty.
Our world has fallen to fade, its great works long since complete, its storied civilizations long since fallen to dust. The greatest legends of Elysium long since forgotten.
So this is Dust and Elysian Tale, and it's the game that a friend of mine introduced me to.
Desperate hour that the greatest of Elysian tales began.
Or I guess Elysian, not Elysian.
Stood against an army, slashing his way through all who opposed him. The mob stood no chance, and the soldier showed no mercy. But despite his victories, his skills, his ruthlessness, the valiant soldier would perish on this day. Not to the mob,
But to a single child.
Dust, dust, arise.
A talking sword? What are you?
God, I kind of wish you could skip these cutscenes. Oh well, this game's story is decent, I guess.
Now rise and claim.
Oh, you can skip them. Well. I'm gonna skip the rest of this. Because I'm not really playing this save file for the story. I'm playing on the save file for the challenge. And I'm probably gonna try to keep myself from going beyond where I am in the story on my other save. Just because that would kind of, you know, ruin the story at that point. But this is a pretty fun game. A friend of mine introduced me to it. I'd heard of it before then, but I just never really looked into it. But I'm glad I eventually did, just because this game's been really fun. So you're probably wondering, well, why are you playing it on hardcore in the first place? Like I said, it's for the challenge. Alright, cool, we have the dash now. Oh. I just realized that I'm missing some health. And my energy also doesn't just casually regenerate. Okay, got it. I mean, it does, but it seems to do so a little slower than on the easier modes. Okay. Starting to see some differences here already. So I can't just dash willy-nilly like I could in the easier mode. It also doesn't auto-heal. I wonder if this is gonna move faster as well.
That would be unwise, Dust. These chests are protected by arcane
Gain logs from the last era. Okay, that's interesting. So the chain for that is longer. It doesn't move faster, but the chain lasts longer. So, got it. It's interesting how that works. Oh god, I am burning up stamina. I got way too used to just being able to dash constantly. Oh, here we go. Some enemies.
Calm yourself, Fidget. Dust.
Focus. Remember what you've learned this far. Mash the buttons. Do something. Oh god. Oh, nope. Already almost dead. Whew.
Nobody said anything about monsters.
Yeah, this is gonna be way more difficult. Alright.
You wield the blade of our
Help.
Is that
Just heal up a little bit. Also, on the easier difficulties, save points heal you. On this one, not so much. Make sure I didn't accidentally overwrite. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, fuck. That one hurt. Also, I have noticed that enemies can actually dodge your attacks, apparently. Still not entirely sure how their evasion mechanics work precisely. Just know that it's a thing that they can do. And, it's very bad and no good when they do it. Okay. So that's what the game was trying to get me to do there. And the reason I couldn't pull it off is because you actually have to wait a second before pressing Y in that combo. Now, something I should mention is that you can use the enemies against one another. They do have the ability to damage themselves. So, Rising Phoenix, ground to air, X, Y, the Fallen, downward strike in air, like that. And of course, if you do a full aerial combo, you can also just yeet them into the ground by impaling them on your sword, like so. Which, that is literally just mash X until he stops swinging, and then press Y. Something worth noting is that the easy mode of this has a lot of differences. So like, for example, if I hold down X, you notice Dust only does one swing here. On the easier difficulties, the game will actually auto-advance your combos as long as you hold the button down. If unlocked, then ability, bear witness to the dust storm.
I like it.
Hold the secondary attack to perform
Form the
dust
dust
storm,
storm.
but beware.
Cannot maintain it for long.
Maybe I can help. Please contain yourselves as I demonstrate.
Right, this.
That was
It's very pretty.
Oh, maybe I'll just keep the rest of my repertoire to myself.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
Actually, Dust, between the three of us, this could be quite useful. The dust storm can manipulate Fidget's
Projectile into a more powerful attack. Like this. Boom. And now it's just a massive homing projectile.
Oh, by the way, every time I use my power, it'll use up a bit of.
Yes, Dust. Between your
Combos and Fidget's own powers can achieve a higher hit chain. If you're struck by an enemy, the chain is broken.
Alright.
If this is all too much,
Thanks, Fidget.
I was trying to do something there, and the game said no. You can more or less chain between your normal attacks and Dust Storm abilities fairly easily. And you actually do get multiple different uses for your Dust Storm. Not only just with, like Fidget mentioned, various attacks she can perform, but also with different game mechanics that we'll be getting into a little later. You can also reverse almost any part of a combo. Just throwing that out there. Okay, good. Maybe I should have used like a lower save slot so that I stop being paranoid. Oh. Here's that other combo I mentioned, the Undoing. Oof. So that's what the death animation looks like. I did always want to see, so now I've gotten my wish, and I'm probably going to get my wish a lot. You know, playing in hard mode and all. Or hardcore mode, rather. Also, that enemy did 40 damage. These guys do half of my health bar in a single swing. Wow, that's fucked. Nope. Stop that. Unfortunately, you do get easily locked into doing attacks in this game, and it sucks. That's the reason that I usually just do air combos. I definitely saw that guy killing me right there. Like I am playing with fire by fighting these things.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Oh, hey.
Is that what I did?
Oh, cool. So now I can actually assign my skill points manually on this difficulty. Which I am going to get more health because that seems very necessary right now. Wait, is this... Yeah, this is a destructible wall. Oh, I know what this is. Hey. You don't get to just roll up on me like that, my dude. Alright, cool. Key get. Yeah, these enemies also don't get sandbagged as much, which is kind of the key issue we're having. On the easier difficulties, they kind of get, like, just launched. And so, when they aren't taking as much knockback, they're a little more threatening. So I can drop down right here, which, yep, here's the chest. Boop, 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 boop. Cotton vests. We are going to need as much defense as possible here. Oh. So that's how that works. Also, I don't know what the respawn indication is for enemies, so that might come and bite me in the butt. Wow, you ever see someone get laddered like that? Looked like a Bayonetta combo or something.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah.
I was maybe hoping.
Well. Alright, saving up. Alright. Not feeling the burn too much, you know, only one death. No big deal. We good. We in this. Yep, up, yeah, yeah. And air. Down. Smash. Cool. See what I mean? Easy. This game's easy. Not a threat whatsoever. Jeez. Oof. Still pretty easy. Level it up again. Gets more health. Gets more toilet paper. My attack set is going to suck. But boy howdy. Does that not really matter? You get augments. And those easily help you level up. Or power up, rather. Here we go. This is what I needed in order to make my combos work better. See what I mean? It's way easier to sustain a combo when you have Aerial Dust Storm, especially because Aerial Dust Storm will also home in on enemies. Ah, fuck off with that. See, like, what? What? Just what? I held... The thing is, I like to try and parry out of combos. Because I feel like it should work. And then most of the time it doesn't. It's just kind of, I don't know, upsetting. Because it's just like, how are you going to tell me that this mechanic is, you know, it works like this, but then I also can't do it in these very, very specific circumstances. Like, you know, just whatever at that point. Oops. For a second I thought it was actually just going to be X 5 times in a row. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to use the chicken.
Is that a 10? Who are you?
God.
Merely a...
There we go. So this is the shopkeeper. We can buy materials, accessories, etc. from him. We can also sell stuff to him.
Before you,
That would depend.
if I may be so bold, please, I can.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Shut up.
I also.
Thank you.
What
God, that shopkeeper introduction takes way too long.
I am.
Do simple pendant. Do whetstone. Let's get the whetstone. Simple pendant. 2 of these.
Your
Welcome to your quest log. Yep, welcome to your map. Uh-huh. Well, yes, welcome to your inventory, right? No. Thank you. There we go. Now our stats are looking a little bit better. Bombable wall there. Right. If I remember correctly, what we're looking for is down here somewhere. Might even be, you know, right here. Yep. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's right there. 2.5D perspective. Very cool. So we've got that key. We found a save point. That's all well and good. But not quite done with this area because if you guys remember, there's another bombable wall back behind the shopkeep. Boom. That gets us another key. Which is good, because if I remember correctly, there's something we're going to need these keys for. So I'm going to save again. Bad. Okay, got it. If I remember correctly, the respawn mechanics of this game should just be the enemies only come back if you go off screen. So as long as you're still on the same screen as them, you should be fine. But don't take my word for it, because I'm really not sure. Alright, so this entire screen should be clear now. Just gonna... Oh, I'm going to fall. That's what I'm going to do. Flick this thing. I was about to say, now some of these bomb fruits do have timers. Usually they're pretty inconsequential timers though. Oh god.
there's something in.
Alright. So... Cool, I have enough keys for this. Nope. Screwed it up immediately. Alright. Yay, health bonus. So yeah, you'll find these cages around, and if you have 4 keys, you can pop them open. And every time you do, you get a 5% health buff. Can't do anything over there, so we're heading back now. Just figured I'd show off that little detail. And also, yes, that is the character Super Meat Boy from, well, Super Meat Boy. Pardon the redundancy there, you know. So that's something we'll have to come back to later. This is kind of a Metroidvania in some aspects. As a matter of fact, I kind of look at this as being a somewhat similar game to... I'm skipping this. Just know that we can't climb this yet. Also, yeah, these things are absolutely horrendous to fight. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus. Now if you do manage to get a parry off on them, then things are much, much more bearable. Skip.
Much as I
Alright, parry technique. So, yeah. So like the game just demonstrated, you can parry enemies and they will end up dazed. And if you immediately hit an attack button after dazing them, then you'll come back at them with a very powerful counterattack. So also, you can press up to speak with friendly characters. So I guess I'll do that here, and then just skip her dialogue. You do get experience from talking to people and all, so you know. Also, depending on your difficulty level, save monuments will also restore some of your health. That's something I also already went over. So now it's time for our first real boss fight. Yeah. So that's the giant. Normally, he's a bit of a joke, but that's on lower difficulties, and this is hardcore, so you know. Now, don't get me wrong, he is still a bit of a joke. You just kind of fly past him like that. Make sure to land here and there to, you know, recharge some Dust Storm. Oh god. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got him. Alright! So now we have double giants. Oof. Well. I did say it was a short stream, and I actually have to go eat lunch. So, I might continue this some other time, but, yep. There's my first death. So, I might turn this into an actual series at some point, but, just know that for right now, literally died during the first boss fight. Catch y'all later.